Hey everyone, Anthony Rudolph coming to you again with another installment in our Quick Start series for the new real estate investor looking to get into the business, not sure where to start, not sure where to find sellers, or even going about the activities in their business. So, want to do a quick video on Zillow and how to find sellers on Zillow and to find out if they're motivated or not would be the next step after looking for them. But at least you know where and how to find them in the beginning. Now, there are many ways to find sellers these days, but this is just one real quick and easy tip for the new investor, and this will actually get you used to talking to sellers, emailing sellers, and finding out what to say and what not to say to sellers when you're doing offering transactions and trying to get properties under contract. So, Zillow, a lot of agents, a lot of investors, a lot of people in the real estate niche don't like Zillow, and it's because of the way that they value or their estimate comes out on the property. One thing I want you to remember is it's just that it's a zestimate, estimate, someone's opinion of what they think that property is worth. As an investor, it is your responsibility, your job to find the true value of that property by doing your own due diligence and running your own comps. So, the thing that I like about Zillow is that most people in America start their search for real estate online, and Zillow is the top, if not the number one site that they go to start their search or post their property. So if all of America, all the nation is going on Zillow to look at properties and post their properties, as an investor, you should be here as well, looking for properties on Zillow. Now, today we're going to search for homeowners who posted their properties on Zillow and want to sell their property. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few ways to look for sellers. Let's look in Los Angeles today. Click there in the search. Okay, it should be popping up shortly. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up to the toolbar to the far left next to the search field, and you're going to click on the houses. Okay, so you have some selections here. Okay, first we're going to take off by agent. I'm going to leave on by owner, take off new homes, take off foreclosures. I'm going to leave pre-market selected. I'm going to take off foreclosed. I'm going to take off pre-foreclosed. I'm going to leave on make me move, take off for rent, take off recently sold. Now, make me move is a pretty cool feature that was added. And what this is that homeowners post their property on Zillow saying that, hey, if I get this amount of money for my property, I will move. You will make me move based on this offer for my property. Okay. 99% of the time, those numbers are totally inflated above and beyond what the actual value of the property is. But you can actually get a conversation going and see if that homeowner knows the true value of that property and see if there's a true pain there that makes them want to sell their property. Okay, getting sellers motivated is all about finding that pain and finding out why they want to sell. Okay, so let's go here. So any price, bedrooms, I will go 1+, of course. And here is a lot more details. I will leave this totally blank. Choose houses. All of these apartments and condos and townhomes may be lit up, but just take all that off and just include houses. Apply. So we have all for sale by owners and all make me move in Los Angeles. So let's zoom in a little bit and let's choose an area. Let's try to choose a good area. Let's go to the Culver City area. All right, so in the middle, you see maps. You see in blue houses. The blue houses are all make me moves. Okay. On the right, you'll see a list of properties, and you can go by featured, newest, cheapest, or more. All right. So let's just leave that newest, and let's just pick this property, for example. And let's pick this one. All right. So I'll double click on that. So when it comes up, of course, it has the address of the property where it is, and it says make me move right here. Okay, so this is saying that this homeowner posted this property on Zillow saying if I get $749,000 for my property, I will move. Okay, again, this is the estimate of the property on what Zillow thinks the property is worth. It can be accurate or not. Okay, it's your job to find out if it's accurate or not. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of information here on the property, on the value, on the rent asking price, tax history. There's so much stuff here, but what you can do is you can go through each of these properties, each of these make me moves and for sale by owners, and get a conversation started with that homeowner because they have a interest in selling that property. The interest may be genuine or it may not be genuine, but you never know who you will talk to, who you will get in contact with by contacting these homeowners and figuring out, if there is a pain and if they want to sell their property. Okay. So what I would do, for example, I would take this property right here, copy the address. All right. I would go to one thing you want to do is get a partnership with a local title rep, okay? Because what you can do is that they will give you access to reports on title, so you can go and you can actually look at a specific property. You can see who the owner is. You can see when they purchased it. You can see you can run comps. There's a lot you can do when you have a title company or title rep that gives you access to online information about a property. Okay, so I'm already logged in here, and I'm going to go to property profile. And you can't look up every single property in your property profile section because some title companies limit how many properties you can look up in 1 month. Okay, so I can do 25 lookups per month. I have 24 remaining, so that means I can only look up 25 properties per month. Okay, of course I'm looking up more than that, so you kind of want to limit the search or limit how many you look for within the systems given to you by the title company. There are many other websites that you can use to find comps on a property. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the zip code 90066. 9000066. Let's search that. All right, down here it gives you the address of the property and it gives you the owner. All right, Leroy Warren and Paula J. Gilbert are the owners. Okay, so we hit continue. All right, we go to Premier Property Profile, and we'll be patient while that loads. And while that loads, we can go back here. So, for example, you can contact this owner directly. To the right, it says get more information. All right, and sometimes there's a phone number here that you can call the owner directly, or if it's not there, you can email them, and a simple field says I would like to find out more information about your property and the address there, or you can, would you take a cash offer? Of course, you spell offer right. I mean, would right, but basically, you can email anything you want in that field. Okay, and then click on contact owner. All right. So contact them, get a conversation going about, why they're selling, what's their motivation, if they're motivated, and see if they, know the true value of their property. And if they want to sell, they do. If they don't, they don't. And at least you will get used to or get the practice in as to having conversations with possible homeowners. Okay. So going back to our title page, so we can go to property overview. And sometimes there'll be a phone number in here somewhere that lists the owner's contact information, but it's not on this one. So it gives you the year built, the square feet, the lot size. Now Zillow also gives you this information as well, but this you can find out exactly who the owner is using this profile, and also you can property history. You can see, excuse me, when they purchased the property. Okay, if it was refinanced, when it was purchased, who it was purchased from. So this has a little more information than Zillow, but Zillow is still a good place to start to find information. Now, when you guys are starting off, you won't have access to a title company up front, so I suggest getting one. It costs you nothing, and then going from there. Okay. So let's close that. And you can also run comparables. I will do a video on comparables, running comps here in the future, but you can run comps and see what other properties that are similar, comparable to the one you're looking at, and then get a value of how much your property is worth. All right. So instead of going with the Zestimate, you can go back here and get an actual value of how much the property is worth. Okay, so you can do the exact same thing. This is Make Me Move. Okay, you can do the exact same thing with the for sale by owners. We can take off pre-market, and it would just be all for sale by owners that you would see. So all the red will signify for sale by owner. Okay, if you can get one here, so for sale by owner. Let's just look at that one. So this one is for sale by owner. That means that the homeowner has taken the time to go to Zillow themselves and put their property up without a agent. So these are totally agent free most of the time. All right. So has a property, has get more information, has the owner's phone number, and again more information where you can contact that owner. So this method is really to get you guys used to talking to people, talking to homeowners, whether they want to sell to you or not, based on your offer and based on who you are. At least you get used to the conversation, and you have tools to go into the next conversation. So real estate is really a game of inches and not yards. You want to do the small things every day to keep your pipeline filled with deals. And the small things is really knowing how to talk to sellers, knowing how to ask the right questions, and knowing how to respond or rebut some of their objections when that comes up. Now, you're going to talk to the seller about, hey, will you take a cash offer for your property? If so, can you discount the property? Now, the cash does not have to come from you. So don't worry about, as a new investor, you having to put up cash or find cash. Just see if they will take cash. If they do, start the process of tapping into your network or tapping into your wholesale opportunities to find a buyer for the property. Okay, so that's it on Zillow. More videos to come. This was a pretty long one, but until next time, guys, keep pushing, keep working hard, and keep taking massive action to achieve your goals. Talk to you soon. Bye.